Hi there, I'm Michael with etrailer.com. Today we're going to take a quick look at this GoPower Solar Elite charging system. This is really two systems in one, so you're going to get your solar charging system with your solar panels and your charge controller, and then you're also going to get this inverter charger that's going to invert your DC power that's in your RV's batteries to AC power that your electronics can use, and it's also going to allow you to hook up to your shore power and charge your RV's batteries that way as well. So lots of different components here to go over. We'll start with the solar panels that are going to be mounted on your roof. These are, of course, what's going to convert your sunlight into electricity. So we're going to get two of these 200-watt monocrystalline panels here. So combined, they're going to be able to provide up to 400 watts to charge your RV's 12-volt battery system. So keep that in mind, 400 watts. It's going to be best paired with a 400 amp hour AGM battery setup or a 200 amp hour lithium battery setup, because your lithium batteries can be fully discharged, where your AGM, it's a good idea to keep them at least 50% charged. So keep that in mind. If you do need some more recommendation on what size setup you need, we do have a solar calculator there that you can find here at etrailer.com. You can plug in the different appliances you're planning on using, how long you're going to be away, that sort of thing will help you calculate what size setup you're going to need. But these panels are going to be weatherproof and they're impact resistant, so they're going to stand up to the elements being on your RV's roof. A couple of things to keep in mind when you're deciding where you can install these. These are going to be 59 and 1/8 of an inch long by 20 and 5/16 of an inch wide and about 1.5 inches deep. So make sure that you're going to have enough room on your RV's roof for that. They do include mounting hardware and everything that you're going to need to get them put in place. Another consideration, you want to make sure that these aren't going to be in the shadow of your air conditioning unit or anything like that, so keep that in mind. Another thing that's not included in this kit, but I would highly recommend anytime you're drilling holes into your RV's roof, it's a great idea to get some butyl tape and some self-leveling sealant to make sure that those holes are nice and watertight. You're not going to have to worry about water getting down in there. You can see they do have these MC4 cables here. We've got a couple connectors so that you can connect the two panels together, and then we've got the 25-foot long cables that will connect from the second panel down into your setup, down to your charge controller here. Your charge controller is really going to be the brains of the operation. It's going to connect in between your solar panels and your batteries, and it's going to be what is going to ensure that your batteries are fully charged but not overcharged. It's going to keep them safe from damage and that sort of thing. So this is a 30 amp PWM solar controller, so it's going to adjust the power from your panels coming in to give you a quick, consistent charge. This does include presets for your sealed gel, AGM, flooded, wet cell, and lithium batteries, so all of those are going to be compatible with this system. This does have an automatic multi-stage smart charging system that's going to help extend your battery life. So basically, you've got a bulk mode that's going to be the majority of your charging setup. So it looks at how full your batteries are, and it will send full charge to your batteries. If they're below 80%, it'll get them up to 80%. Then it's going to switch over to your absorption mode, which is going to be more of a controlled voltage to ensure it's fully charged but not overcharged. And then once the batteries are fully charged, it's going to switch to your float mode. That's going to help maintain the lower voltage to compensate for any self-discharge of the batteries. And then you've got a fourth mode that's for your flooded and wet cell batteries. So that's going to help keep those from sulfating if they're going to be put in storage for a while. It's going to help to prevent that deterioration of the batteries. You can see this does have a digital display that's going to monitor your amperage, voltage, and battery capacity. This is also compatible with the GoPower Connect app, so it's got a Bluetooth function that will allow you to control the setup from your smartphone or tablet if you have that app installed. So power is coming from your solar panels into your controller here, and then it's going to pass from your controller to your batteries. This is going to help regulate how much power is going to your batteries. Your batteries obviously are not included in this setup, but depending on the size of batteries will contribute to how long you can stay off grid. But then on your other side of your batteries, you're going to have the fuse that's connecting your batteries to your 2000 watt pure sine wave inverter charger combination that's going to provide 3 different functions. It's going to give you the inverter, the converter charger, and the transfer switch. So like I said, the inverter is going to take the DC power coming from your batteries and invert it into AC power that your electronics and appliances in your RV can use. It's also going to give you the converter ability, so when you plug your RV into shore power, it's going to change that AC power coming from your campsite into the DC power to charge up your batteries. It's going to use a similar multi-stage charging system to keep your batteries safe. And then it also has a built-in transfer switch, so rather than having to manually switch from your battery power to your shore power, it's going to automatically make that switch as soon as you plug into your shore power. This does also have this fixed mount remote that's going to allow you to control and monitor the inverter from inside your RV, so convenient to take care of all that, make sure everything's running properly. Like I said, this kit is going to include all the hardware to get this installed, all the different components. One thing that you might want to keep in mind, this system is going to have the 2 panels. If you want to add on a 3rd panel, you can do that as well. So if you want to add a 200 watt panel, the part number that you see on the screen there will work for you. If you want to add any more than that, if you want to have 4 or more panels, you are going to need an additional solar controller. This one is only rated up to that 600 watt power. So if you want to add more, if you've got the battery capacity for it, you would just need to add on an additional controller as well. So overall, really nice setup here, giving you that ability to charge your batteries while you're off grid and then use that power in your RV. That completes our look for today. Again, I'm Michael with etrailer.com. Thanks for watching.